Good morning, everybody. Well, it's good morning for me. I don't know about you. Welcome to my mess. No, I'm kidding. This is Dee. Welcome back to my channel. I am in the process of making a birthday card for someone I don't know, but I saw a notification on Facebook that a woman here in Iowa is going to be celebrating a very large birthday. Now, I have some of my number dies. Can you guess how old she's going to be? 105. Can you believe that? And I guess from what the post said, she still lives in her own home. So that's pretty amazing. Okay, now this is where we're at. I have a 5x7 card base, which means you take a regular piece of cardstock, cut it to 10x7, and score it at 5 inches on the 10-inch side, and burnish it, so then you get this lovely bigger card base. I thought, this is a big birthday, let's make a bigger card. And then I have 2 layers of scrap cardstock that I've had, and so I have no idea if she likes birds, but I thought this is a cute background paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue these together and then put that on top of there. So let's just get started with this. Like I said, I'm sorry my workspace is messy, but I have a very busy day today. So I wanted to get up this morning and get some preparations ready for the card and get this video filmed. So here we go. Boy, I really am messy. I don't like messy workspace. I really don't. So it kind of bugs me, but as I go along, it's gonna get neater. Okay, so let's glue this now onto the card base. I hope you guys are staying somewhat cool and comfortable where you're at. It just seems like we've had so much hot weather, and Iowa is no exception. Of course, I know by the time you get to July, you expect it. So let's press that down. Pardon me for my throat clearing. Okay, now I've got this on my workspace. I really, really, really wanted to use this. This is a die, and I think I bought it from Amazon. Well, let me tell you, it's a piece of junk. I shouldn't say that. That's not very nice, but excuse me. This is after literally rolling it through my die cut machine 10 times with extra shims. This is all I could get die cut. It's so, I don't know if you can see, like especially in the center here, there was no even pretending for it to be impressed enough to die cut. It's basically an impression, which I if that's what I wanted, that would have been great, but boy. Anyway, so then I tried spreading some ink over the die and then running it through the die cutting machine with an embossing mat to just give an impression. That was junk too. So I think I will probably toss this, even though I don't like doing that. It really is a cute design. And maybe the one time I did get it to work, it wasn't worth all the effort it took to get there. So anyway, this is going. Goodbye. Okay, so anyway, I will use this in a different card sometime that, if I want a look that's like this. And so there you go. Okay, so part of my mess is getting cleared up. All right. I have these number dies, and of course it is 105. And I have them cut out. I took this regular this scrap of cardstock, honestly, every paper except for the card base, every single piece of paper I've used for this is from a scrap, which I love. That makes me feel good. Okay, so I took the Altenew Aqualicious ink and I just swiped on the cardstock. And so it's, in fact, it's even good enough it went through to the other side, which means you need to have something to protect your surface. Okay, so then I ran this through the die cut machine, and I did it twice so that I would have a little extra layer. Put the inked side on the top. So, okay, before I glue everything else on here, here's my little washi tape so I can keep it closed. I am going to stamp on the inside. Where'd it go? Here we go. This is from scrapbook.com, the Shape Dies and Stamp Set, Happy Birthday, and everything is a happy birthday, okay? We're going to do this one that I thought was not too modern. I didn't want it to be too modern looking, and so we're going to use this one. I thought it's big enough, I think it'll go on the inside of the 5x7 size. So let's set that aside for now, and we are going to grab my Misty, and we are going to put this. Okay, let me think about this. With the 5x7, it's a little harder. You have to kind of map it out a little differently, and this will just stick out the bottom. Okay, now that's going to be, you know what, I'm going to switch it. Let's do this. It's not the way I usually do it, the other way, but obviously I need to make it work for my card base, so we're going to scooch it in the corner. I'm going to take my happy birthday, we're going to center it best we can. Boy, this is really backwards. This is testing my brain. You know, sometimes they say it's good to do a little, do something with the opposite hand that you normally do, because it can make your brain work a little harder, so it makes your brain maybe stay a little younger. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I do have it going the right direction. Yes. Okay. If you have ever stamped a stamp the wrong direction, you'll know why I double checked, because it is so easy to do. Okay, there's a little bit there. I might do a little double stamping for, and that's the beauty of the Misty. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay, let's get this little, oh, my chamois dried really fast. I had the window air conditioner unit going and I shut it off before the video, but I have this little tower fan behind me and it's drying things out a little faster. Okay, my hands need to be dry before I handle this. Okay, let's just scooch this out of the way for now. Take care of getting the stamp out later. Okay, now I have that little piece of washi tape in here to keep it closed so that when I work I can keep it flat. Okay, now I wanted to show you this. This is a die set, and I didn't save the packaging, you know, same story, 10th verse. So I thought this was really cute. Excuse me. I think I bought this from a smaller company that does dies, and the ones I've bought for them, I've been happy. I think it's In Love Arts. Excuse me. Morning allergies. Okay, so that's where I got this little die cut. Has a couple little birds, and if you can see, the die set has these little cats. I'm not going to use those, but I have used them for the cards, and they're so cute. Little piece that didn't get on there. Didn't get off, I mean. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on here. I debated on whether I should ink this, like with the blue ink, to kind of have a little more contrast, and I decided not to. So we're just gonna go with this, and I'll get my, ooh, I forgot to close that. Hopefully it comes out well. So we're gonna glue this on here, and hopefully the lady likes birds, or doesn't mind them anyway. We'll get it all on there. Okay, here we go. I kind of wanted it so the tail of this little pink bird was covered up, because I kind of want them to look like you're looking through the outside of the window, and I didn't like the idea of the tail sticking out under here. Okay, now we have 105. I still can't believe that that lady is turning 105. That's amazing. And that she lives in her own home. That's even more amazing. Okay, I'm going to set these up in order on my scratch paper. And you know, I'm going to take my washi tape. I think I've shown this before. And we're, whoa, come on now, don't rip the wrong way. Be nice. Okay, now I want to put this on my hand so that I can, okay, is it looking straight enough? I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not using any measuring grid. I might regret that, but sorry guys. I hope it's not too annoying for me to clear my throat like that. Ugh. Okay. Get this. And then, let's get that out of the way. Gonna glue it right in the center here. And I kind of want it on the bottom of the window, so let's, some glue oozes out. That's just gonna happen. This will dry clear, even though you can kind of see it. It's better than having it shiny and being able to see the shiny part. Okay, let's, okay, oh, look at that. Ah, phooey. See, the one kind of went a little wonky. Okay, too late now. Better than horrible, right? At least that's what I'm telling myself right now. Okay. Now we have the happy birthday. And let me get that out of the way. All right. What do you think, guys? This is going to be maybe as fancy as I'm going to make it. I'm not going to use any gems or any sequins. So I think we're going to keep it like this. One last thing we need to do. That is to do my little handmade, handcrafted stamp. Make sure it's going the right direction. Okay. Oh, I don't know why, but some reason I'm having trouble with part of the stamp kind of smearing. So I must be shifting it just a little bit. So let's get that wiped off before I put it back. Okay, guys, there we go. Happy birthday card for a lady who's turning 105. Amazing. Okay, guys, if you like this video, please like it. If you feel that you want to comment, please leave me a comment. I would love to engage with you. And share this with someone you know, because they might get a kick out of it too. I hope you guys have a blessed day and a blessed rest of the week. And we'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.